Who knew the leader that couldn't attack was going to get even more aggressive as sets went on, right? I been saying that I wanted to try out some of the new support that was for Bonney, right? For Vegapunk, because it's a fun leader, right? And we got this card was actually kind of crazy. A 5/7 you can play out turn 1, right? With your elite ability. A little bit, you know, good value, I guess. But we also have Stussy, right? And the new Bonney, as well as that card. So a little bit new support and a new 2K counter. So a little bit of new support for Vegapunk. We're not even trying out all of it, right? We have the Vegapunk stuff searched up down here. There's even more stuff, right? I don't know if we need to use the Lilith Searcher for one Dawn, because we can already use one Dawn to do the other Lilith Searcher essentially and have a body to swing with, right? So that was my mindset. But before we get into too much, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you enjoy these wonky deck lists. And if you want to support the channel and myself, you can check out the links in the description. I've got a coupon code for Nen Garden Straw Hat Pecan for 8% off on top of any other sale. I've got a TCG player affiliate link if you're going to be buying any cards. And I made a Twitter at Straw Hat Pecan. Vegapunk, our 2-life yellow 5k power egghead and scientist leader that can't attack, activate main, rest a Dawn. You can play an egghead type card with a cost of 5 or less to either the top of your life face up or onto your field into play. So that's why this 5/7 is actually kind of good. You know, we haven't had a vanilla stat line with this previously, so it's just the highest power stat line character you can have out on the board that early, right? We've got our Lilith Searcher, 3/5, look at top 5 for a egghead type card other than Lilith. Trigger, if your leader is Vegapunk, play this card. We got the new 2K counter Edison, which is a 3/2 2K counter. Active main, trash this card if you have less life or oh, I thought it was equal to. No, just less. Okay. Then your opponent, draw 1 card and then rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less. Trigger, draw 1 and then rest one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less. So not bad. We have the older Edison, the 4/5, to on play. If you have 2 or less life, draw 2, trash 2. So some nice cycle, right? We have the Frankie 2K counter that triggers out of life, draw a card, and then if you have 1 or less life, play him out, which is very nice. We have the EBO2 Vegapunk blocker, which is really good. A 5/0/1 blocker on play. Look at the top 5 of your deck and play up to 1 scientist card other than Vegapunk. And then put the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. And then if your opponent has 2 or less cards, characters in play, discard a card. So obviously you want to wait till your opponent has some cards on board to use this. But it can be very good to play out like a Shaka blocker, right? Just a 5/6/1 blocker, but you can search that off because he's the scientist type. He also has the trigger that if your leader's Vegapunk, play this card. Very nice. We have the Atlas. I really like this card against things like Zoro. 5/6/1. If you have lower life than your opponent, this character can't be KO'd by battle. Very, very good into that matchup. We have 2 of the Luffy, just because there's a little bit less and less 4 costs that we can get rid of with his ability, but is still around. Also, the draw is pretty good too. He's a 5/6/1. Place the character into the trash. If your life is 2 or lower, KO one of your opponents. 4 or less, then draw 1. Pretty nice. KO a 4 or less out of life as well. We have the Nami, which is a little bit better because it hits a 5 cost. You do have to pitch a card with trigger, and then if you have 3 or less, you get to draw. But just because of that 5 cost KO, it's a lot more pertinent in the current meta. I'm just maxing this out just to play with it, really. Probably just go 3 and 3 with the Luffy, to be honest, but I just want to see this early because I think it'd be funny just to have this out on 1 Dawn, right? Just first turn of the game, have a 7k stat line, you know. Then we got Stussy 7/7 blocker with the egghead and CP0 type. On play, if your leader has the egghead type, play up to 1 character with a cost of 5 or less and a trigger from your hand. Very nice. That's a lot of our cards. Then we have the new boss monster, the 9/10 Julie Bonney. On play, if your leader has the egghead type, this character gains rush, then your opponent adds the top card of the life to their hand. Trigger, if you have 1 or less life, rest a 7 or less, which is pretty big. And obviously we start off with pretty low life, so this would hit more often. We have our counter event that we really like for the trigger, actually. Counter, if you have 2 or less life, give to one of your leader characters plus 3k power. Or trigger, play a 5 or less egghead type character from your trash. Insane value, right? To recur your board. And then we're just running 2 of the stage. If your life is 3 or less, step to one of your characters with a cost of 5 or less, and the egghead type is active. Trigger, play this card. So that's the list. Pretty simple. A lot of 4-0s, really. Just trying to try out a few of the new cards, right? We've got 4 new cards here. Just want to try them out in the current meta. See how Vegapunk could do. It is just a fun little off-meta pick. He has done pretty well in the past in certain metas and formats, but who knows right now? Again, limit expectations, but we're trying to have fun. So let's get into some games and see how it goes. We got Bonney. I think I'll take a first from her, and I'm just doing that for that. I just wanted to do that for that. It don't matter. I you know, draw. Let's do this. Deploy a card. Boom. Ha ha ha. Mwahaha. You know, definitely a little bit. Not that great because, oh, they got the 9 drop. Ooh, that could be bad for me. We'll have to keep that in mind. 2 of the searchers. Picks up a 2k counter. Okay. Draw. We'll go deploy our searcher. That would have been pretty good. A lot of things are actually pretty good here, not gonna lie. I think we will probably want this for some recurring value, right? Although I could have played out the stage, but I don't think they're gonna swing here. They could swing here. Are they gonna swing here? They're gonna take the 7 anyway. I probably should have taken the stage, but you know, it was just too good. Okay, that was rough for me. All right. It's like they played out a free card. What the heck? That's pretty good, you know? That is pretty good. And I can't really do anything about that. S-Snake would have been pretty nice in deck, actually. Oh, they do swing there. Okay. We'll go 1. 6 of us will take. That's really crazy. We can get a lot of value off of either of these cards, right? We might want to just get rid of that Kikanojo. Oh wait, no, it's Scientist only. So we'll play out. We're going to try to match their aggression a little bit, right? Just a little bit. That was actually pretty lucky. Draw 5. So we can play out this and then heal this to life, or we'll probably heal this to life so we can block out and then replay him, you know. Let's go. Five of life and then 7 and 7. Anything crazy? Oh, unfortunate. We'll still do another 7. If they took the 5, maybe they'll take the 7. Yep. Cool. Anything crazy? Down to 2 life already. Our board is going to be super, super wide. Oh, that's unfortunate. Give me a little bit more room to play stuff out, though. Probably just take a 2k here. Yeah. Let's go. If I heal, then they get to swing here, which would be pretty bad. What are they going up to? 6 Don? Let's deploy a card, Luffy, and then pop the Kikanojo, I guess. I think we can. I think we can afford to. And we got a 2k out of it. Nice. All right. I don't want to give him the opportunity to swing into my Atlas. right? We'll block out with Vegapunk, and then we can replay them with the event next turn. So they just play out another S-Snake. Pretty rough, keeping our board locked down. Our man here. Darn it. At least he got to swing once, I guess. Oh, they are going 5 and 5. Okay. We'll block out because we can recur value off of him. And then we will... what are we going up to? 7? Oh, then if I play out Stussy, I can't actually play out... heal. I don't like that. That's actually really so good. That's so good. So crazy. We can go here. Trash a card trigger, but that's all 2Ks. Right, no. Only Scientist. So, yeah, only Lilith. And then we can pick up a 2K. You know. 5 at us. We could just block. Just block. Make room for our board. Make them think we don't have any counter at all. I guess. Draw. So I can go a bunch of 7s now and just deploy this. So I have 1 life. And then I have literally all 2Ks. And another blocker coming up. Try and get him down to like 0 life. Okay. They have to have something. Oh my goodness. What the heck? That's 2 out of the life and then 1 out of hand. Crazy. Add top life there. And then we'll pass. Unfortunate. But down to 1 life. So, you know. I don't think we die here. They still are only at 8, so they can't play out Boss Monster. They play out their blocker, Stussy. If they go out... Whoa. If they go at our board... We can play out Stussy, maybe play something better out. Who knows? And then we'll be able to heal up to 2 life. So that way they're... Ooh. Dear God. That is... How many times in a row has this man not been able to attack? I think it's been every single turn past the first one, right? It's crazy. But I mean, that's, you know... We played this deck recently, so we know that they run like... At least 3 copies of each, probably. Say they're going 5. I think if we just defend our board, actually, we might just win. We might just win. 1 life. We know 1's a brick. They've been taking a lot of 5s. Let's go. With 3 swings? Maybe not, actually, low-key. We had so many 2Ks. We're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. If not, then we're going to heal up to 2 life. Right. Let's go 7. I don't think they have much counter. I'm kind of banking they don't. Okay, they let that go. So there's no way they let that go knowing that they have counter to save it. Right? Because there's no way that I can rest the 7 cost. Oh, they do counter out. Interesting. Okay, so then we'll just heal up to 2 life. And get rid of one of their attacks. 1, 2, 3. Add top of life. I don't think it matters really. We're just doing this so that they don't hit us with the 9 drop so that we lose out on this, essentially. So let's do that, and then we'll pass. Man, if this guy has been able to attack 1 time out of the last like 4, or they didn't get 2 of the S-Snakes out of life, yeah, they play that immediately. I would have pressured me because I only had 2 cards in hand. Should have pressured me, knowing that this would save my life, right? Yeah, I think they could have won that, to be honest. We'll go 2. Counter out of what you can counter out of. We take. Use effect. Play out Vegapunk. That's so good. Boom. And that's what we needed, right? I think if we didn't get 2 blockers, we died there, actually, low-key. That is actually so perfect. Did we get lucky? Yes, both of us got lucky, though. We're playing, like, the same deck, essentially. Right? We're playing the same deck, essentially. So, yeah. Block, and then we just go in. And if they get super lucky, they could also win, right? That's the thing. Yeah, that doesn't concern me, right? Draw. Let's go 9. Just to, like, get any shenanigans out of the way. Any shenanigans? Oh, that's a shenanigan. I don't think it's enough. Hopefully. 14 at 7. 9, 11. No, we got it. Okay, GG. Ooh, we got Roger. Scary. At least we have a lot of 6Ks, I guess. What do we have? We're going second. Not bad. We'll keep. We have some potential for our 4 Dawn turns and stuff. Let's search. Okay. Probably need one of these, to be honest. Like a big body. I could have also deployed this, to be honest. Yeah, I probably should have done that. But 6 of us. That's unfortunately. That's very unfortunate. And that's also unfortunate. Things are unfortunate out here. So we get to swing 6. He's probably going to take anyway. We'll deploy this and then play that out. Restand that. So he has to hit us. But that's okay, because we can start healing and then be annoying. Bond Clay. That would have been nice, right? That would have been nice. Next turn, 6-9, we can do that and then heal a 2K, I guess. Right? Plays out the Shanks to pick up a 2K buggy. Okay. Our Bond Clay is still like crazy expensive. Like they went back up. Cool. Blocker. Yay. Draw. That's good too. Let's go 5. Cool. 7. Cool. Here. Cool. Top of life. Just the Luffy. Probably still put this. Maybe we'll defend the life. Or maybe he'll want to swing here. He is pretty ramped, you know. We kind of are like matching the ramp in a way of being able to play out like these big bodies a little earlier. We'll be at 8 Dawn next turn. We can Stussy, play out Vegapunk, which is so dope, but he needs to have another body on board. Can you play something else, please? Pretty please. Alrighty. We're gonna block out. He is at 10 Dawn, so we kind of need that guy. Boom. Draw. So maybe instead of the Vegapunk, what should we play off of Stussy? Atlas? Because 10 Dawn, we could swing with Atlas. You and... you know, yeah, something like that. Let's go there and play out this, which would be good for us. So he took that. We deploy Atlas, or we could heal. Or no, yeah, we played this to play Atlas, and then we could heal this to our top life just to get a search out, to be honest, to get the brick out of our hand, right? Add top of life, bam, because I can just restand you, and then you have to swing it in my face. Mwahahaha. All right. But things can get a little tricky here. Pretty tricky. Especially with a... ooh, don't like that. We don't like that. Not at all. Oh, that's not good. That's a big swing. We could block, go Yikes. Block go 2. He swings it again at her. And then... So what? That's a 9k. Find a 2k. A lot of 2ks. We'll find a 2k. Cool, cool. We might just block out here because I think I need to stay at... Well, I can heal back up to 1, right? That could be a thing. And then I can pressure you at least. Right. Yeah. He's not going to swing me. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. That's very kind of you, sir. Thank you. Let's go 7 there. Get a card out of your hand. I guess he didn't like it. You know, he didn't like it. All right. Let's go here over top of that. Swing 10 at you. Okay. Maybe I should have put out the Vegapunk. He could also be just like a draw 1 card type of deal. All right, so let's heal. Top of life. The Vegapunk just to draw 1. Yeah. I wish I could restand that, but we'll restand their 7. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go here. Also, we could block, right? See what he does here. See what he does here. The thing is, he's also very low in life. So if he, I've seen like a couple of more people playing this card. It definitely helps when you're going against a go wide type board. That sucks for me. And it buffs him up, but he's not buffed up because of the leader ability, right? So do I just go 2-2 here? Because this is a 5k now. Let's block out. Let's block. We gotta make some space on our board anyway, right? If we play a second one of these. 9. We'll go 2. Was that the right 2k? I can't remember which Edison I picked up. Oops. All right, so you are a 7k, but everything's minused. But this won't be minused. So that's 8. Right, wait, so I gotta reread this card. Dominance for one of your leader gets plus 2k power to the end of the opponent's next turn, end phase, and then give all of your opponent's characters minus 2k power. So he's 7k, right? Because he's not there, right? Why are you 9k? Wait, why is he 9k? I see that, but like, why is he 9k? Am I not understanding card? Am I not understanding card? I don't understand card at all. Wait, why does he get the buff? Your leader is fact. Oh, wait. Are negated. Yeah, I forgot about that part. I'm dumb. Don't ignore me. Sure. Sure. Can't stand nothing up. So 3 life, 2 cards in hand. We don't got a blocker, but we get a blocker out of life. Oh, he got the buff. 10 will go 2. 13 will die. But then we can just swing at him, right? He's a 9k now. Draw. Just big ol' swing. If you get out of that, you know, yeah, you got it, bro. You got it, right? 15, 16. I don't think he's got it. 18. Okay, GG, but I'm dumb. Okay, you know, I'm dumb. Card players, we hate reading our own cards. I was like, yes, I understand you get the plus 2k from the on play. Completely didn't read the first part of it. You can throw tomatoes at me, all right? I'm sitting there singing like, it says plus 2,000, but why? He's not a 10 Dan. Would you believe me if I said I graduated college and I got an A in English, at least in it? Got Zoro, okay. And we lose a dice roll. So yes, he can swing to a lot of her stuff, but we're going second. I'm gonna mulligan this to look for not that. Unfortunate. Atlas would be really good here. That's why we like it at 4 copies. Hopefully we draw into it. Hopefully we draw into it. Draw. That's not good. deploy you and pass. At least with 3 Dawn, he can't rest him, you know? So that's something. At least we'll be able to swing 6 at him. Right, and hopefully we get a nice card out of life for our first one. Mihawk. Ooh, yikes. What's he have? Does he have the, what is the new Zoro that like restands itself or something like that? Or does he not have the Zoro? Does he not have anything? Did he just play out Mihawk? He's gonna have something, right? Oh, no. Okay. Sure. Draw. There's Atlas. We don't really have anything to do with this Dawn that we have. We're just gonna swing 7. He'll kill our blocker, but it's high, I guess. We can just put this to our life though, right? Because it'll come out anyway. If we had stage, it'd be nice. Because then if he doesn't have like Tashigi or something to rest, right? But now you're gonna stack Dawn, boom, bam. Get rid of it and swing there. We just need to play out one more card and we can play out Vegapunk though, which would be good. Yeah, Tashigi. We could also Nami get rid of the Tashigi. The funny thing is if he didn't play out or swing at our life so that it just stays there, right? To starve us out. We'll go 6 because we're probably going to use all 5 Dawn for a 5 cost and then last for like a Lilith, right? We want to get rid of Tashigi? Probably. And then we could probably put Vegapunk into trash to play it off of that, you know, for a later turn. You know. Oh, he probably put out Mihawk for a later turn with the law, the bounce law, right? So it's still smarter to put this to, well, no, if I put this to life, then he can swing at you. So we'll deploy that to search for a 2K or another one. I think another one of this is actually more annoying for him, right? Just recur our bodies out of board, you know? Because without the Tashigi, maybe he doesn't have another one. He can't do the law thing, bounce back at 2K. Well, he already had Perona, right? So you don't need the Mihawk for it. I don't know. Picks up another Tashigi. No. But at least we have a second 5K. And this 6K has gotten us a lot of value. 8, sure. No, I don't want to counter out of a swing. 5, we'll go 2. Sad. Whoa. Sure, we can go pretty wide with this, right? Ooh, that's pretty good, right? Oh, actually, this is actually really good too. Yeah, because we're about to get him lower life than us, most likely. Most likely? I don't know. Probably do want to kind of rush him down, because... Draw. Let's go. We want 6 Dawn. We're deploy, put you to life. So that leaves us 2 Dawn. Let's go 5. We could leave one open for this if we need it. I don't know. 5, 7, 7. We got 7 cards in hand. He might not go down to 1 or 2 life here. I don't know. Camera's at 1. Yep. Go 5 or 7. I don't know where I got 5 from. Do not know. He does. Okay, he does counter out. Okay. Then we'll go 7. Play out. At top of life, you. Okay, so we can block out there. He'll swing at our life. You know. With the Zoro. Oh. Not looking forward to that. We still won't die because we have a blocker in trash. We don't know what that is. We won't die though. I guess. I don't know. So we can block out like a Mihawk if he swings with Mihawk. I don't think he's gonna go like 7 2 times. If he goes 7k 2 times, like with the restand event, then I don't know. He's leaving one open. Where's he going? We could save with the event, and I think we'd want to. Truthfully, right? Go for a game next turn. Sure, it's like the same thing, right? Essentially, this could be really fun. I think it's probably better for us to just take that as a backup. We have enough swing. He left a Badon for a 5k, but you probably should have gone 5 first because we can just block for free. Draw. We have a lot of 7ks we can do, and he used one of his events, so don't know. We can also, I don't want to get rid of a 2k just to get rid of the Toshigi when we have 2 blockers out, and we'll have another blocker that'll search for another blocker. 7. Okay. 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. They can't all be 2Ks, can they? I'm going to just be a little cautious. 13? If you get out of 13, okay, GG. I think previously we had a decent time in Zoro because of Atlas, right? It's just a very annoying card for him to deal with because he can't deal with it, you know? But with like the new bounce law and stuff just going like super wide, and also this guy, he missed this on the Mihawk turn, I'm guessing. Oh, he did have the law. He did have the law. If he wanted to bounce back the 2k, probably would have got him some better value since he didn't have, he actually had a little bit of counter, but not a ton. He had a few of the restands. So I wanted to keep up in like 2 blocker. It still probably wouldn't have been enough, right? It's hard to tell because you don't know your next 5. If there's like another blocker down there, you know, because we can play out the Vegapunk blocker off of that, find possibly another blocker, giving us 4 blockers, right? He can restand off of the 1 blocker swing, but still, you know, 4 of them will hopefully save you a little bit. But GG, just got lucky that we found this pretty early on, and this getting us a lot of value too with that stat line. Those are a couple of fun games, right? A few mistakes here and there, but all in the good fun of playing out a 5-7 vanilla turn 1. Woo, baby, that's what it's all about. Hell yeah. Yeah, I still like the Stussy, but we just have like less and less chances to use it. You know, you have to go to second to really get value off of it on like an 8-don turn. We still wouldn't be able to use the leader ability, but getting 2 bodies out that are decent, like a 7-7 blocker, is still good on 7-don if you're healthy enough. But you know, getting a 5 cost out for 1 don, super crazy. On an 8-don turn to get like 3 bodies out, you know, probably want a little bit more things for hand size, like the 3-cost Bonney, something like that, just to help with that. Like the Vegapunk blocker helps, but they have to be a wide board, you know, and there's a lot of wide board in the meta, right? Like Zoro goes pretty wide. Ace takes a bit, you know, he's mainly just playing out like 1 card at a time. But Emu also kind of goes 1 card at a time for like the first few turns, you know, because most of the time if they play out a 1-cost searcher, they're going to trash it for their lead ability. So can take a bit, right. But, you know, is what it is. I think it's still a pretty fun deck. I think I would switch out maybe a couple of cards. Honestly, I think the S-Snake could get you more value off of this instead of the Luffy. There's just not a lot of 4 costs that are able to be removed. Like there's the 4 costs in Emu can't be removed unless it's super, super early, which like niche amounts of times that could be useful. There was like the Roger game where we got rid of a Bon Clay. Sure. Yeah, that's good too. But the use cases are far less than I think something like the S Snake would be, right? Just preventing an attack from like a 5 cost or 6 cost, you know, definitely pretty good and can save you, you know, a little bit of aggression from certain matchups. So maybe that. I don't know if we need 4 of these, or, you know, maybe the Stussy, or even this a bit. We do run like a decent amount of bricks, but it's like the fact that you can recur so many of your blocks and stuff with this event is like kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Still very fun. I love Vegapunk. It's dope. If you've been playing with some of the new cards, let me know. Again, there was some other stuff from set 13 that we didn't even try out in it. Like the Lilith 1-cost searcher could be a little bit to help your early game, you know. Let me know down in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, and hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.